Marcus Bennett stood in his downtown office, overlooking the city skyline. At 42, he had built a tech empire from nothing. But tonight's charity gala terrified him more than any business deal ever had. His assistant Jennifer walked in holding a tablet. "Mr. Bennett, the car's service confirmed for 7. Your tuxedo is pressed. Everything's ready. Everything except him." "Jennifer, I need to ask you something unusual," Marcus said, loosening his tie. "I need someone to accompany me tonight. Someone who can help me navigate the social parts. I'm hopeless at small talk, and I have a 6-year-old daughter who needs me to make connections with the other parents there." Jennifer nodded knowingly. "There are professional companion services for corporate events. Very respectable. I can make a call." 2 hours later, the doorbell rang at Marcus's penthouse. He opened it to find a woman in her mid-30s with kind eyes and an elegant black dress. She extended her hand. "Hello, I'm Claire Hudson. I understand you need a companion for this evening." Marcus felt awkward. "Yes, I should explain. My daughter Emma will be with us. There's a children's area at the gala. I just need help looking less like the antisocial tech guy everyone thinks I am." Before Claire could respond, small footsteps echoed down the hallway. Emma appeared in a beautiful peach dress, her hair in pigtails with small bows. She stopped when she saw Claire, her eyes growing wide. "Daddy, who's the pretty lady?" "This is Miss Claire. She's going to the party with us tonight." Emma walked closer, studying Claire with the intense curiosity only children possess. "Are you Daddy's girlfriend?" Marcus felt his face flush. "Emma, no, she's just—" "I'm your father's friend for the evening," Claire said gently, kneeling down to Emma's level. "That's a beautiful dress you're wearing." "Thank you," Emma said, touching the tulle skirt. "Daddy picked it out. He tries really hard, but sometimes he puts my shirts on backwards." Claire laughed warmly. Marcus felt something shift in the room. The gala was held at the Grand Pavilion, all crystal chandeliers and marble floors. Emma held Marcus's hand tightly as they entered. Claire walked beside them, somehow making everything feel less overwhelming. "There's a children's area." Claire pointed to a section space with activities and supervision. "Would you like to go see Emma?" Emma looked uncertain. She whispered to her father, "Will you stay close?" "I promise, sweetheart." As Emma settled in with the other children, Marcus and Claire moved into the main hall. Other executives approached, and Claire proved invaluable. She knew when to engage, when to step back, when to redirect conversations that were going nowhere. But Marcus noticed she kept glancing toward the children's area. "You're good with kids," he observed during a quiet moment. "I was a teacher before I started doing this," Claire said. "3rd grade. I loved it, but the pay made it impossible to help my mother with her medical bills." Marcus felt ashamed of his assumptions. "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to." "It's fine. We all do what we must." Halfway through the evening, a woman approached Emma in the children's area. Marcus noticed because Emma's body language changed. She became small, withdrawn. Claire noticed too. "That's your ex-wife?" Claire said quietly. "It wasn't a question. How did you know?" The way Emma's shoulders tensed. "The way you stopped breathing." Vanessa was everything Marcus once thought he wanted. Ambitious, polished, driven. But she wanted the CEO lifestyle more than she wanted family life. When Emma was 2, Vanessa left for a position in London. She saw Emma twice a year, if they were lucky. Claire walked toward the children's area without asking permission. Marcus followed, his heart racing. "Emma, sweetheart." Vanessa was saying, "You're getting so big. Maybe this summer you can visit me in London." Emma said nothing, just stared at her shoes. "Hi, I'm Claire," she said, appearing beside Emma. "I'm with Emma and her father this evening. Emma, honey, Didn't want to show your dad that drawing you made. It was a lifeline, and Emma grabbed it. She took Claire's hand and Marcus's, leaving Vanessa standing there. In a quiet corner, Emma looked up at Claire with tears in her eyes. She always says that, about visiting, but it never happens. Claire knelt down again, heedless of her expensive dress. I know broken promises hurt, but look at what you have. A father who chose a peach dress with bows because he knew it would make you smile. That's real love. Emma hugged Claire suddenly, fiercely. Marcus felt his throat tighten. The rest of the evening passed in a blur. When they returned to the penthouse, Emma was drooping with exhaustion. Marcus carried her to her room, while Claire waited in the living room. As he tucked Emma in, she grabbed his hand. "Daddy, can Miss Claire stay forever?" "Honey, she has her own life, her own home, but she's nice, and she makes you smile. You don't smile much anymore." Marcus kissed her forehead. "Sleep now, sweetheart." He returned to find Claire standing by the window, looking at the city lights. He handed her an envelope with her payment, plus extra. "You went beyond what was required tonight," he said. Claire took the envelope but didn't open it. "Emma's a special child. You're doing an amazing job with her. I'm fumbling through it." That's what good parents do. They fumble with love. They stood in silence for a moment. Then Claire spoke softly. "My mother passed away 3 months ago. The bills are paid now. I've been trying to figure out what comes next." Marcus heard what she wasn't saying. "Are you thinking of going back to teaching?" "Maybe. I miss the children. I miss having purpose beyond just getting by." "Emma's school is looking for teachers," Marcus said, the words coming out before he could stop them. "It's a good school. They pay well. I made sure of that when I joined the board." Claire turned to him, surprised. "Why are you telling me this?" "Because my daughter asked if you could stay forever. And maybe not forever, but maybe for a while. As her teacher. I mean, if you wanted." Claire smiled, and it was like sunrise. "I'd like that. I'd like that very much." 3 months later, Emma ran out of school and jumped into Marcus's arms. "Daddy, Miss Claire said my story about the butterfly was the best in class." Claire followed behind, professional but warm. She has real talent, creative and thoughtful. As Emma chattered about her day, Claire and Marcus exchanged a look. Some things couldn't be rushed. Trust took time. Healing took time. But time was something they now had. That evening, as Marcus tucked Emma into bed, she said, "Daddy, I'm glad Miss Claire stayed." "Me too, sweetheart. Me too." Outside the room, Marcus stood in the hallway, thinking about second chances, about how sometimes what you hire becomes what you need, and how a child's simple wish could open a door you didn't know was there. The future was uncertain, but for the first time in years, it felt like hope.